We have lost contact with North America's 4th Air Force and their 8th Infantry Regiment. Are there any survivors from the 3rd Infantry Division and the 11th Regiment? Please respond. They're engaged in battle with the enemy's 18th Mechanized Battalion. They're requesting reinforcements. The 2nd and 4th Armored Divisions are in retreat. More than half of both divisions are reported to be dead or injured.
How long must we wait in the shadows? Why won't they launch the Fighting Thunders?
Emergency contact from the Army. Immediately carry out an attack by Fighting Thunder, assist the North American Army, and completely destroy targeted weapons of destruction. Those are their orders.
Hey, Raiden. Hear that? It's a little late, but hurry and make your way to the battleground. I'll transfer each of you the info. Much blood has already been shed. We'll do what we can to stem the flood. Finally, we've received the attack order. We must reduce damage as much as possible. Good luck, Ryan.
I'm forwarding you the information. Please confirm before beginning the mission. Do you hear me, Raiden? We're still surveying the enemies, so please head straight to the scene.
There doesn't appear to be many enemies coming to the suburbs, but you can't be negligent. Remember, shoot them before they shoot you. Max speaking. I think that you're aware of it, but it's the first time to witness contamination of this level with these kinds of massive weapons. To be honest, you don't know what will happen, so be careful.
I'm sending you the information on the enemy. No contaminations from surface weapons have been confirmed in the area. This will be aerial combat, so please active search. The 18th Mechanized Infantry are engaged in blocking the advancement of the enemy ships into metropolitan areas. It is unclear how long they can maintain the compound, so please hurry to the area. The speed of enemy destruction is perfect. Neither the plane nor the pilot has been damaged from the combat. We will be entering the metropolitan area very soon. The enemy in that area are being marked out by the 2nd and 4th Panzer Divisions. Please quickly pass through and aim at the target point.
Hold on. This is too much for the defense corps to handle on their own. Descend and pursue the destruction of the target.
Captain, is that really necessary? The citizens have all been evacuated, and most of the enemy weapons have been destroyed.
That may be so. But I'm sure the retreating people can do with the coffee maker. It won't hurt to help out.
I'm getting a response by radar. Numerous enemies have crossed the defense lines and invaded the metropolitan area.
You heard it. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to respond appropriately on site.
The number of enemies destroyed has been confirmed. It seems that some enemies on the ground have survived. I'm requesting help from the 2nd and 4th Panzer Divisions. Enemy aircraft is flying between skyscrapers. Please help.
Be careful. Do you have any better advice for me?
I believe it's the captain's role to give advice. Don't you have any advice for me?
Make sure you don't hit a building.
Dragonfly battleships are approaching. Look. There are vessels moving. Exercise caution. Check that the enemy had suspended action following.
Believe that something so huge is being contaminated. But I gotta say that the mission was well accomplished.
Excellent job. I will check the measuring instruments, so please stand by at cruising speed.
Well, I'd like to relax over a coffee now, but it seems that's not possible. What's the report, Ashiria?
We have received contact from the Middle East branch. It appears to be high crystal response within the vicinity of latitude 18 degrees north and longitude 32 degrees east. It seems to have the same energy response as the previous White Ash.
In other words, there's been another annoying contamination. Unfortunately, you'll have to refuse the invitation to tonight's party.
There's a town around the oasis ahead of us, but it appears that there has been much plucking response.
Their attacks seem perfectly efficient. Can it be there's some sort of unified strategy?
There are no SOS calls from the town. Was everyone able to evacuate?
All I know is that I have permission to attack them without hesitation.
Why are you always so passive, Captain? Is that because you're military now?
Well, I'm not sure myself. What do you think, Ashiria? You're a military woman.
You're so mean. Your destruction rate is pretty low. Captain, you weren't very efficient out there. I'm sure there's no problem with the plane. Raid the valley and proceed without going over the cliff. Why have you chosen to raid them as if they're ships?
I won't jump to conclusions yet, but I sense that those crystals have advanced intelligence.
No way! Even if they had any, it could only be simple behavioral patterns like that of mystery.
Can't rely on the world's discoveries. Let's just be cautious for now.
Enemy response eliminated. Please maintain.
The enemies will start gathering soon. Gotta rush through.
Bellwether will head later. Exercise caution because I can't survive. successful entry into the ruins, but Raiden seems to have been shelled, so brace yourself. The data analysis from Raiden is complete. What? What are these numbers?
Hurry up and report.
There's crystal reaction from the cave, but no contamination has been detected from other than the weapons.
So it's a cave surrounded by crystals. Isn't that a promising cave for the future? Man, give me a break.
We're about to have contamination in the cave?
I guess the cave is being mentioned.
High energy response. It's deep inside.
Well, we'll have to ask it to come out and play.
The enemy is transforming and the energy level is increasing. Please be extra careful. Enemy deactivated. Watch out for explosions. I found the path to exit out into the sky. Please make a vertical ascent and evacuate at once.
Excavating crystals. I think we can assume that it took some time, but we will be heading to the Wind's shipping port. Plans have changed slightly. Well, think of it as a duty.
Sorry, Raiden, I need you to go off on your own and head towards the scene while patrolling the periphery. Sorry, Captain, but why are we heading towards Windsport when Bellwether doesn't really need any repair?
That question exceeds your rank. But I'm not good at keeping secrets, so I'll tell you. I'm doing this to check on a hypothesis I have about the 3 big crystals from the port.
A hypothesis, sir?
Let's hope I'm not right. Anyways, we'll get a little break if nothing happens.
Okay, let's head there quickly. Enemies arrive the moment we get to the port. You hear me, Raiden? Immediately destroy all the enemies at the port. Captain, a transmission from the Council. I'm connected.
Tell them I've gone off to get a call. You can handle them, right?
You're making me wait an awful long time. Isn't the captain around? I wanted to find out about the unplanned reason to stop by Wings Port. Oh well. Tell him to report to me later, alright?
Gosh, I can't even have a nice relaxing cup of coffee.
I guess it's not easy here. Enemy forces have been confirmed on the sea. Please mop up the enemy line. Your vital meter is decreasing. Almost done, so please stay focused through the end.
Continue on to the northwest and head towards the Shell Defense Base, right? They'll be wise shortly.
Captain, an emergency call from the Shell Defense Base. A huge fleet of contaminated weapons under attack.
Hoping that my prediction will be wrong. I guess this saves time, but I'm doing it this way. Oh well. Hurry over there.
Seems like you've missed quite a lot of enemies. I know you're tired from all the fighting, but please hurry ahead to the Shell Pit. Captain, did you predict beforehand that there'd be an attack?
I guess I called it. After all, we can send half of the retrieved crystals to Shell Port.
Are you saying that the enemy's going to take it back? How could that be possible? They don't have the intelligence of humans or even animals.
An advanced thought patterns exist within crystals as hard as diamonds. So cool. But look where they came back to. I've had enough experience out in battles to know that coincidences don't just happen. That those triggers, counsel, and weapon combination will find it hard to believe.
I'm not so sure you should make statements like that. I'll just make sure it stays unofficial.
Thanks for that. Oh, you can make an official complaint to them that the quality of the coffee in this ship is unacceptable.
response has been detected in the water. It's coming from below. Exercise caution. Its arms are opening out. I can't believe this transformation.
Change forms often. Well, anyways, glad we won. Sorry, but we've got to head straight to the LHC facility in France. It's the only place that currently has the means to destroy the crystals. Heading to the LHC, but I want you to be as inconspicuous as possible. You should fly at a low altitude.
Yes, we sure are being marked by all sorts of places. I wish we only had to worry about that. Is this the famous Sidonia Falls? I've always wanted to see it in real life. Captain, we have transmission. From the dam in India, your favorite place.
I'd like to pretend that I'm out, but I can't do that. Put me through.
Hello, Captain. You seem cheerful as usual, by apparently pursuing some concealer today, too.
That's correct. I don't know where the enemy will be coming from, so we're pulling the area now.
Come on, Max. Don't play the fool, but I know that you're a reliable soldier. But BCD is also an organization, so I can't complicate it if you behave selfishly.
I apologize profusely for the trouble. You trust me on that?
Alright. I'll be all sorts of trouble if I don't tell them that I got a report. You know, it's pretty tough for us these days with the weapons development division sticking their heads in all matters. I'll say that you're engaged in patrolling activities to warn us about contaminated weapons, so let me have some of your fabulous copy later.
I guess you owe her a lot, Captain.
She's about the only person who treats me seriously.
The enemy destruction speed is slow. Please be cautious in combat. Entering the LHC facility's scouting range. Huh? Contamination response on the way? But we received no report to this.
Is there no time for them to ask for rescue? Or is this some kind of interference?
An incoming SOS call, but the noise is awful.
Since a signal is coming, there must still be people there. That's all we need to know. Now we're going to demolish the contaminated weapon that invaded the LHC facility. Bellwether, take care of the aerial enemy. Raiden, take care of the enemy that have gone inside the LHC facility. How come so many enemies? How could the defense force be so clumsy to not realize what was going on?
Enemy formation confirmed from the scoreboard on top. Numerous terrestrial weapons are currently overrunning the facility.
Heard that, Raiden? There are too many of them to fight tactically. I need you to just blast them all down. Why would they attack a regular research facility like LHC with such numbers? What's their intention?
I think they're after the central facility. A large contingent of the enemy has begun to advance there from all directions.
The enemy objective is the central facility, right? Don't let a single approaching enemy escape. Know you made it safe. Sorry, but we're having trouble up here. I need you to come up here and provide backup.
You've let too many enemies escape. I know it's a tough mission, but please hang in there. Now help us up in the sky. Battle has gotten so much easier since you came. Thank you, Raiden.
Totally. It's endless, no matter how many you knock down. But we've quite successfully pushed back the enemy to the fringes of the facility. A bit more.
A high energy response has been detected. It's rapidly approaching the central facility.
What? There's still an enemy left? Damn! Can't get back there in time. Did you hear that, Raiden? Hurry to the central facility!
Raiden now engaging in combat with the enemy above the central facility. Hang in there. We're heading straight your way. The side parts are separated and falling. Captain, the enemy has invaded into the LHC facility.
Right. Pursue it and destroy it by any necessary means. you, we were able to protect the facility.
Captain, you already sent out a surveillance? Sure, cautious this time.
What are you talking about? I didn't make any orders.
Huh? It appears that the surveillance plane has fled towards the sea. We will continue to pursue it.
It probably is aware that it's being pursued. Watch out for interruptions, Raiden.
Someone is sending a transmission to Bellwether. Captain, I will connect you.
Oh, I'm happy to be connected. This is the pirate Barbarossa Hawkeye. We'll have to begin a party if you continue to follow us, so I'm just checking to see if you're up
I see BH Steelseries. Have you given up pirating?
The crystal contamination is worsened recently. While VCD is being carefree, good citizens like us have been exhausted. I was thinking of doing some more.
Let's get this party started. The guest is fighting thunder. Hopefully there's time to enjoy ourselves.
Is there any reason why the pirates would prefer the crystals?
I don't know, but there must be some reason. But our goal is to retrieve them, so we don't need to know the reason.
Raiden is pursuing the enemy pirate ship. He will be engaging in battle with her at any moment.
The pirate conquest is not Raiden's mission. There's nothing we can do. Quickly invalidate the enemy fighter power. Fighting power.
We are in the optimal state for eliminating the enemy. Please keep it up. What's another transmission? There are always transmissions from the objective.
I'm not interested in your tag game using Bellwether. I know that you want to do something about the mismanagement, but I would like you to lead the pirates to another squadron and immediately mop up the contaminated weapons.
Sorry, Captain, but this is not the time to be dealing with you. We have placed our top priority on retrieving the crystal.
Gosh, the idea of knocking something down and taking it to solve the problem is too simple-minded. I will go to lengths to acquire something from the pirates through peaceful means. I don't need you guys interfering.
I'm surprised the weapons development division is negotiating with pirates. It seems you're visibly engaged in operational activities.
What are you saying? I will report this problematic behavior to the council. But
That's for sure. along, is that alright? Raiden will be in danger too if you overlook pirates. It's amazing seeing these mechanisms in action.
These are my own personal. Run around as much as you can because I'm gonna turn this shit.
I'll ask you later what you got for this things. Appears that the party is almost over.
But you ain't seen the real power of the VH. Final super weapon is coming up. You'll be running scared.
A crystal contamination response is blocked in the pouch. Some kind of weapon contamination can be viewed from inside.
It's definitely a secret weapon. I didn't think that you'd intentionally contaminate.
No way. It's my dear child. How much do you think this cost me?
The dear child's energy level is increasing rapidly, so please be careful.
A dear child or a contaminated weapon or whatever. Watch out because it's dangerous.
Enemy formation is huge. The energy level is increasing.
Sorry, but it's not over. There's still something else coming up.
Just be happy the whole ship hasn't sunk. You can come aboard the Bellwether if you don't want to be swallowed into the sea.
Good choice. I'll come aboard, but you got the guest room prepared, right? I'll give you the information you want for a reward.
Everyone listen. Raiden and Bellwether will now be launching an assault on the former weapons developed and research facility. This is a facility that was supposed to be scrapped. Be careful.
It's a rare Captain Michael memory. Is the information Barbarossa gave us correct? She said that the weapons development division is doing research to turn the crystals into...
I don't exactly trust her, but it's probably credible, since she told us that on the condition that it's hard. I've also come upon the same information from someone in the council.
Is that right? It's tough fighting someone when you're on the same side. Her destruction speed is poor. There's nothing wrong with the measuring instruments, so just go full force without worrying about anything. A transmission from the Weapons Development Division, but the source is from inside the
Are you trying to piss off the council again, Bellwether?
Enjoying a vacation on your continent. You would be grateful if you would give up all resistance and surrender to us.
Surrender? What are you talking about? We are doing this for the future of mankind. I would appreciate it if you don't go together with the likes of a captain running around as a tool for the power struggles of the council and defense forces.
future that you desire. It seems that the research into energizing band crystals is a selfish personal passion for you, Lieutenant.
I'm not being selfish! It's necessary to have superior weapons to achieve a victory in the battle with the crystals. The weapons of Fighting Thunder and Bellwether were developed by me! I'm living for the future of mankind! Why don't you praise me for it?
He wants to be friends. Isn't that a bit selfish?
Well, yeah. Even the way he was behaving was not worth speaking.
Raiden has reached the core and will carry out the destruction of the research facility.
Time to wait. Destroy everything, Raiden.
The number of enemies destroyed has displayed the highest value. You're amazing! Raiden, can you hear me? Escape from the depths of the facility. I will send you the predicted route.
He won't let you leave easily. It's obvious, but be careful.
It appears that there are fewer enemies than expected. There's something...
There's a possibility that something's secret. It seems uncanny. Hopefully we can reach the exit.
It'll probably be locked. It's just a bit more. Please hold. High energy response from behind us. They're catching up.
I knew they wouldn't let us escape easily.
appears that he has a gigantic armory. Please exercise caution.
It appears that the number has increased, but you need to calm down.
The enemy has gone silent. There's no other enemy response inside the facility.
It's finally over. The Lieutenant is certainly brilliant to have those kinds of weapons in secret.
It's finally over. Now you'll pardon me.
I thought that you were rather quiet. You were waiting for this to end.
We have confirmed your arrival to Web Server and will move through the area.
We've got to be as inconspicuous as possible.
Captain, why do we have to be so cautious?
It's a council order. They said they'd let us know the details of the mission later.
Yes, I'm happy that you followed orders this time.
Huh. I'm also a soldier man. That's because of my duty to follow orders.
I feel a bit relieved when you say that. It's helpful. I concluded from checking various information that Lieutenant Campbell left behind that there is a need for bellwether to go into outer space.
Nice. Outer space? Wait, outer space?
That was kind of better.
Hey, now's not the time for being cheerful. Tell me what's going on.
Sorry, but I'll let you know the details later. Please just continue on your way to a strange space center now.
I didn't imagine that we were going into space.
Remember, the crystals will share any information among each other, so you can't let them escape. You've got to do better.
It seems that things are moving smoothly. Sorry for the wait. I'll let you know the details of the mission.
That would be great.
We've found that large amounts of crystals exist underground and in the sea, in addition to those falling from space. I guess it would be easy to understand if I said it was the same as the amount of diamond deposits.
That's an amount I would rather not imagine.
Even if they are buried crystals, they'll contaminate our weapons as we have experienced. Right, Barbarossa?
The contamination happened in front of me, and I don't want to remember it.
We've also found that the crystals have common thought patterns and move together. It's been found that they have an advanced mutual understanding and that they move together in accordance with someone's orders.
I see. So you're telling us to go into outer space and knock out the entity that is ordered.
Correct. Even if we crush every last crystal on Earth, we'll never win. Using the crystals here, we believe we have found their home planet.
Understood. Bellwether and Raiden will head toward the enemy planet and annihilate the enemy.
I am sorry for this reckless mission. I appreciate it.
The first booster has detached. Switch into the second booster. We are approaching acceleration limit momentarily. Please hurry back to Bellwether. There's no time left. Hurry, Raiden. Break way. 3, 2, 1. I know it's a breakaway mission, but I would have liked it if you had destroyed it a little quicker. We've drifted quite far from the original destination due to emergency detachment.
Even no choice. Watch out for the cosmic garbage and contaminated weapons. Right, aim for the destination. It's unbelievable to have contaminated weapons here. It's only natural since they are flying in from outer space.
There's not much time left until the critical launch time of the Motherboard drive. It will require 3 hours to create space-time foam. We have to quickly reach them.
You seem quite knowledgeable about the warp device.
It's a dream of mankind, you know? But I saw the video of an actual experiment 3 years ago, and
We will be doing the implementation from now. If it's successful this time, the prospects could be bright.
is that the way it is? will be leaving the colony area very soon. I think that the device will be removed in a short time. Contaminated weapon responses occurred on the left. This is the biggest scale ever.
Is this a space debris destruction colony? Something crazy was contaminated.
Large, you can't tell, but it appears we haven't touched it.
It's really annoying. Stand firm to the end, Raiden. Got it? Can't thank Raiden enough. Now then, let's continue to our destination. Can't prepare so suddenly. Makes me anxious.
It's rare to see you anxious, Captain. So we've really come to the crystal's mother planet.
We will begin our assault with Bellwether and all Fighting Thunder aircrafts. I wish you all the best of luck.
We will now begin our descent onto the mother planet, as the enemy interference is to be expected. All fighters, please exercise the courageous.
The fate of the Earth rests on our shoulders. If we were to fail, and if all Fighting Thunder aircraft were to be lost, the Earth lacks the power to launch another attack on the mother planet.
Amazing sight. Although it seems a little too scientifically advanced to be the crystal's mother planet.
You're right. It appears as if the civilization has been eroded by the crystals.
We don't have time to think about such things right now. Bellwether and all Raiden fighters, make it your priority to investigate the source that is controlling the crystals.
Captain, how should we look for it?
It's most likely the one giving off the largest energy source. Even if you have to sacrifice Arctis, try to search as large a range as possible.
That being said, the enemy numbers are incredible. If we just fired randomly, don't you think we'd hit?
Captain, I found an ultra-high energy signal. It's not on the surface, it's coming from inside the planet.
Central. How are we supposed to reach it?
The fact that it's there means there's a way to get there. Search for somewhere where the energy is leaking onto the surface.
Leaking energy? Captain, from the thin passage on the surface, there's a gate leading deep underground.
Hear that, Raiden? Make your way underground through the passage.
Raiden has made a successful incursion on the planet.
The rest of the Raiden fighters will support you from the air.
Captain, we've lost communication with Zersharon. We have lost vitals as well. It appears to have been shot down.
Darn it. Not the Zesteron.
Captain, Brufen has made contact with a massive aerial contaminated weapon and has engaged. Prod is still engaged with enemy forces. Other Raiden units are returning to Bellwether to restock an ammunition.
This leaves us no other option than to make a solo assault. But continue to take the lead and head into the heart of the planet. As soon as the situation of the other fighters improves, they'll head your way.
With Earth's fate hanging in the balance, the enemy destruction rate is dangerously low. Please rouse yourself to action.
Status report.
Hold on. Let me just...
Compose yourself and report.
I'm sorry. I'm still sorting through the data.
What happened to the Raiden?
We have them on radar now. They've successfully made the incursion.
I see. When the Raiden visual on the Bellwether's monitor. What an advanced civilization. They appear to be many more generations advanced than you.
So these guys also had their entire planet contaminated by the crystal set.
That must be the case. And perhaps next they've set their eyes on the world.
If we lose, Earth may end up like this. We must avoid it at all costs.
Going deeper and deeper.
There's a possibility that this planet has become normalized. I understand you're nervous, but your response speed is lagging behind. Try a little harder. Are these contaminated as well? Is it cleansing more than contaminated?
Cleansing. So does that make us and the people who used to live on this planet germs?
That's a bit of a problem. Even if we are germs, we have a will of our own. Now is not the time for figurative speech. Let's focus on the battle.
just unfortunate that the bellwether cannot offer assistance since we can't enter the gate.
Our job is to prepare a place for Raiden to come home to. We must do whatever we can to protect this place.
The surroundings seem to have changed drastically.
It's hard to believe this is the same civilization. Perhaps this is the civilization of the crystals. What's going on? Raiden, give us a report on what's happening.
Captain, the vessel and Raiden have been captured, but the body response is still present. What was that for? We just
There's no way for us to know, but Raiden may very well be witnessing the accident.
Captain, enemy reinforcements have appeared to our right front. Large formation.
All operational Raiden fighters, gather around the bellwether. Our mission comes then to return to Earth. Protect the bellwether while intercepting the enemy. Raiden, I don't know if you can hear me. Get back here.
Captain, all energy signals from the contaminated weapons have ceased. Movement from the enemy assault has ceased. Captain, hold on.
Nah, I'm alright. What happened to the crystals on the planet?
There is zero movement from the contaminated weapons. The crystals who had been eroding the surface have all collapsed like sand.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. I just hope this means that Earth is saved as well.
Earth is important too, but what were you thinking staying on the bridge after sustaining such a serious wound?
You're right. Valbarossa did a brilliant job giving commands. so there was no need for me here.
Well, you are the bloody captain of this vessel. As captain, you better bloody well do your best to give commands until we return to Earth.
I'm sorry. That might be a little too much to ask of me. Can I have a final cup of coffee?
I'll go make it. I'll be back right away, so hold on.
In the end, I get to drink a cup of coffee made by Assyria, who despises it so.
Don't say that it's the end. I'll make you coffee every day from now on.
I'm grateful for that. It smells quite delicious, but...
Captain, are you alright? Has your wound gotten worse?
Tastes horrible.
What? No, it doesn't. Why are you obsessing over such things when you're dying?
I agree completely. Although, I'm impressed that he'd go that far. Let me see. I'll have a taste as well.
What is it? What are you trying to imply?
It tastes awful. What the... How is it possible to make such god-awful coffee?
I agree completely, Assyria. You're abusing the coffee beans. There's no way I can die now. If that's gonna be the last cup of coffee I drink, I'll have you make it every day so that by the time we reach Earth, you'll be able to brew me a good cup.
Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better, but I don't want to make it for you every day.
Didn't you just say you'd make him coffee every day from now on?
That... I did.
Assyria, look outside. It's the return of our heroes. I'm alright, so go and greet Raiden.
Yes, Captain, I will.